Power Rangers head writer Tony Oliver admits it was such a mistake to cast a black actor to play Black Ranger and an Asian actor to play the Yellow Ranger. First of all, I have no issues with this growing up watching Power Rangers. No issues.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. Oh, the old one. He's pertaining to the old ones.
The original.
Nobody gave a shit about that.
And it's funny that like he named the Green Ranger Tommy Oliver, sort of similar to his name. But yeah, Oliver says none of us were thinking stereotypes when these casting decisions were originally made. The series kicked off in August of 1993 with Walter Emmanuel Jones as Zack and Toy Trang as Trini Kwan, rest in peace. It wasn't until my assistant pointed it out in the meeting one day that Oliver realized these castings were upholding stereotypes. During the show's casting, Oliver said, the Black Ranger seems to have the swagger of the group, while the Yellow Ranger was a peaceful one who tends to be the conscience of the group. They were looking for actors who had to play these qualities. Who fucking cares, man? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I remember like me and my cousins, like basically we were designated like as Power Rangers. Like, oh, you're the Red Ranger, I'm the Black Ranger. Like
yeah.
Like I was automatically given the Black Ranger, but out of all of them, like he had a gun. His power axe turns into a fucking shotgun. Okay, so like that's fucking cool, and he's the foundation of the Megazord, right? So and like this was good. Like no one actually no one complained about this when it came out, and of course like season 2 they changed it up, right? The Asian is now the black, and the black is now the white, and now the yellow, right? Because in this basically season 2 of it, Johnny Young Bosch, which is like half, I believe he's half Asian, I believe, or quarter Asian, forgot. He's Asian somehow. He's a Black Ranger, and then the Yellow Ranger became a black girl.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, and he knew how to dance. Of course, he had swagger. Like, who cares, man? No one fucking cares about this. It's sort of the same bitches that said, oh, we made the TV show called Friends, and we didn't know how homophobic we were, given the fact that the two creators were gay. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this is not just me bitching about this and saying that, who cares? Walter Emmanuel Jones denies racism behind his Black Ranger casting, calling it a mistake, would dismiss the impact it had on countless of people. 100%.
Exactly.
Do you know how big of an impact Power Ranger was, especially in the US? We had no idea what the fucking Sentai Rangers, whatever Hentai Rangers were. Toku Sentai. Nobody knew what the hell that was outside of the US. Mm-hmm. We had no idea Power Rangers came from Asia, came from Japan, right? Mm-hmm. Until I was older. I was like, oh shit. Like, come on, the Black Ranger. The one that these white liberals are defending. I'm defending you, Black Ranger. And you gotta admit, the music, the intro opening song for Power Rangers with the fucking guitar riff, it goes so hard. And it has one of the best guitar solos. Oh my God, man. I can just play that. The song is so good. I had no right being that fucking good. But yeah, rather than looking at his Black Ranger casting as case of unconscious racism, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger star Walter Emmanuel Jones says that he views his time tuned into the Morphin grids as nothing less than an honor. What fucking based. I'm glad that he didn't use this. Oh yeah, it was racist. Hey, here's my GoFundMe. Exactly. It's like, bitch, no one cares.
Yep.
See, the latest round of the latest round of Power Rangers related discourse kicked off on April 8th, courtesy of former series a writer of Saba, otherwise known as Tommy's White Ranger era talking Tiger Saber, voice Tony Oliver, appearing as featured speaker at the newest episode of the investigation discovery underbelly of the entertainment industry docuseries Hollywood Demons, itself aptly named A Dark Side of the Power Rangers. Oliver lamented how, despite the fact that none of us were thinking about stereotypes, when casting Zach as Black Ranger and Toei as Trini. The series was able to run for a full 2 seasons without anyone calling out the fact that the Black Ranger was, in fact, the Black Ranger and the Asian Ranger, the Asian character was the Yellow Ranger. Look, they even made fun of this on Key and Peele, right? They did so like a Power Rangers Key and Peele thing where like the Green Ranger was played by a black guy, and they call him the Black Ranger, right? And then he called like, it's like what? Hey, Blue Ranger. What if I call you the Red Ranger, right? Because the guy who's playing the Blue Ranger was an Indian guy. No, not Indian, Native American guy. What if I call you the Red Ranger, right? Right? So it's just like, it's funny looking back at it, but it's like it's nothing to get like your panties in a bunch for.
Yep.
Right. So, but yeah, man, like look at this, man. This is fucking great. Like I love the Black Rangers. Like Zach was actually legit like my favorites. Of course, like Tommy Oliver is like the GOAT, but like he's one of my favorites. Right? Talking to his personal Instagram on April 10th, Jones shared the number of headlines from the various outlets covering Oliver's mistake admission and responded, "Incredible how many media outlets picked this up. However, while some chose to seek out the negative, I've always believed in focusing on the positive. I understand that impulse to address what might be seen as cultural insensitivity, but calling it as a mistake would dismiss the impact it had on countless of people around the world who found inspiration and representation in TV's first Black superhero. Morphin into a none other than the Black Ranger, he proudly exclaims, it wasn't a mistake, it was a milestone, it was an honor." Fucking amazing response, man.
Yes.
And of course, Trini would probably, Thoy Trang would probably have said the same thing. It's like, it was an honor for me to play the Yellow Ranger. You know, it's like she passed away in a car accident, which is fucking sad. And that's the reason why they actually did need to recast, is because she passed away.
Oh.
And so they like, she was badass. Saber-tooth tiger. That's how she said it.
Yeah.
It was great, man. Look, of course, like if you guys watch the Japanese one, the Yellow Ranger is actually not supposed to be a woman, but a man. And that's another reason why the Yellow Ranger never had a skirt, and only the Pink Ranger had a skirt. But yeah, I would say Thoy Trang was said the exact same thing. Same thing. What what's it called again? Walter Jones said. But yeah, this is such a good, like, they're trying to basically pigeonhole him. Yo, don't you think it was racist? Don't you think it was racist? They're trying to stoke fucking race wars.
Yeah, looking for something to get mad of.
Yeah. But other than that, like, I love the original Power Rangers, so it's still my favorite. I would say I loved it up until, I think, right when like Zeo and like Turbo came out. It wasn't, I sort of like didn't really like it as much. I stopped watching after like In Space. Power Rangers in Space is when I stopped. But like I love like the original dragon, the dinosaur Zoids, and then the dragon Zords, and then the samurai where they started dressing like ninjas and shit. And my favorite one was probably when the Red Ranger had the dragon, the flying dragon.
Oh, okay. I don't think I made it that far anymore.
Oh, it was so fucking badass.
You probably don't want me to say the one that I remember. The one I remember is like the movie. The Ooze guy.
No, that one's bad. That's the bad one. No. Look, Red Ranger Dragon. Like,
I don't know why that's the one I remember.
Like holy shit, man. Like, it's literally a fucking dragon. Let me bring up an image. Like this is like a 3D render of it, but it's literally a flying dragon. It's fucking badass. It's one of the most badass like ones like later on. It's like super cool, and it transforms into like an actual like, it's like basically it's like the core of the Zoid of the Megazoids, right? Like it's a dragon that flies around like that. Like it literally looks like the dragon from like Dragon Ball Z. And it transforms, and it has like a bow staff. It's so fucking good. And like when it fully transforms into like, when it adds in all the other parts, it becomes a fucking samurai. It's fucking amazing, all right? And as a kid growing up, this is the fucking coolest shit ever, man.
Mhm.
But yeah, to be okay. And here's the thing. I told my mom, I was like, my mom asked me, what do you want to be for Halloween? And I said, I want to be a Power Ranger. And I was like, which one do you want? I said, give me the Black Ranger. Because I was the Black Ranger amongst my cousins.
Mhm.
My mom got me the Red Ranger.
Why?
Sort of,
Why didn't she like follow what you wanted?
because the Red Ranger was the popular one. Here's what my mom said. My mom said, the Red Ranger is the leader. Don't you want to be a leader? And then I said, shit. Shit. Man, she's right. Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.